in your own words, you said she's a fine woman. So was that why you fell in love with her, or it was because of the way she treated you? So I don't know, just throw a little bit more light. And falling in love with an enemy. Okay, I'm not saying she's your enemy then, but she's from the enemy's camp, something. Didn't you think at some point that, okay, maybe this woman is not really true? Maybe all those things she was doing was just a bait? Did it pop into your head like that? I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you the way it is. I fell in love with Delilah because she was good to me. But what brought her close to me was her beauty. She was so beautiful. She was beautiful, so I was interested in her, and then she was also interested in me. So it's not like it's one-sided. I wasn't pursuing her. She was readily available. I just didn't know that she had an agenda. She was good to me at the time, and maybe that's why I fell in love with her. But I didn't know she had an agenda. So something, how did you finally break? Because it took a while before you actually revealed the source of your strength to her. So what made you break? What really made you break? I guess she's a powerful woman. She knows her stuff. She knows how to do her stuff. She knows how to manipulate her way through me. And she kept nagging, when she kept nagging, it looked like I was being a terrible lover. It looked like I was a terrible person to her, the way she put it. So because of the constant nagging, and she was consistent, she literally wanted to know, and she felt like I was keeping a secret from her. I think that was even what she was using. The fact that we are in an exclusive relationship and we love each other, and she kept using the fact that I don't love her. If I love her, I would not keep such a secret from her. So she was pretty much consistent with the whole manipulation thing, especially now I know. And that's pretty much it. So when you found out that Delilah had cut off your hair, I can just imagine how crushed you were. But can you, in your own words, just tell it to us? How did you really feel? What was your first line of thought? When that happened, I was broken. I was so broken. If I had seen her at that point, oh my goodness, it would have been crazy. I was so broken. I felt so betrayed. I was crushed. I was bitterly crushed. I felt so betrayed. I was much more betrayed. It was more about the betrayal for me. Oh my God, it broke my spirit. It broke my spirit. Did you at some point took a step back to like, okay, maybe this is really my fault. I shouldn't have fallen for her tricks, especially knowing that this woman is actually from the enemy's camp. Did you at some point come to that realization that, oh, I indeed messed up? When I was in prison, I took some time and I had some deep reflection about everything that had happened. I was mad at myself, because God let it happen, because I actually, gave in to my desires, my selfish desires. I already knew what I was from the very beginning. I was educated right from small, so I knew enough to know that that was a secret that I'm not supposed to reveal to anybody. So me, at that point, revealing it already was me totally going against my vows. So at some point, I know that I have to take responsibility for what happened. To me, it was not just entirely the fault of the woman, because if I had held on to my faith and I had not compromised at all, I would not have broken my vows. So at the end of the day, I ended up breaking my vows and not her. She only persuaded me. So I had a choice. I could have done better. I can imagine.